Hello.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Wolfpack Roundtable. I actually forgot to put the seconds in before. But, anyways, it was a different roundtable either way. Welcome up. Good to see all of you, 100,000 people in here. I actually
Yeah.
have to make a tweet now. But, yes, Empress, how you doing? Good night.
Good night, good night. I'm doing well, doing well. Looking forward to the events of the evening. It's not over yet. There's going to be a little space on Saitarealty coming up soon, and maybe some announcements with Lucky Roo and Mathematic coming up. So, looking forward to those. How are you
Oh,
doing, Junior?
I'm doing amazing. Let me tell you guys something. I totally forgot, and I'm going to say this live. So I have had some ideas, but I like this. I'm transparent as always, so whatever. I have had some ideas lately about the channel and trying to grow. And this week, I was speaking with Jade, and I didn't know she was into Slake, right? And then when I ran into her Twitter, I was checking it out, and I'm like, oh my God, this is an awesome project. About 4 years ago, I did work with a company that's big down here, and they work. It's not iFood, but like that, and they have like coupon discounts and all of that. And I love the idea when I saw because first, anything related to crypto that we already have in the daily basis, but we can translate that to the crypto world. That's already amazing. So when I saw it, I'm like, why didn't you tell me? But then we are gonna have once a week. It's gonna be every Monday. We're gonna have a live with the Slate team. Jade's gonna be here over with us talking about it. Of course, I'm sorry, but I already know you're gonna be here, Empress. I already know you're gonna be here.
I don't know that for sure, Junior.
I hope so. But yes, guys, I didn't say this before. I actually was speaking with Jade today. Um, I love the project. I love the idea. I am trying to also to grow the channel and make even more bigger and towards SAITAPRO in general. And I'm actually thinking about another day if I can, and that's gonna be October on.
Dang, Junior, leave me one.
I never made plans for Wednesday because I spoke with you and you told me on Wednesdays.
Oh, thank you. I can have Wednesdays. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but let's make it Friday. Let's make it Saturday. The
Don't
point
worry.
is,
I'm kidding. I'll figure it out.
I know, but I'm saying we all can be together in this, and we can make grow. We've seen channels being grown before because of projects. You, Empress, Refugee, myself, and many others, people that have been in Saitama since beginning. We should try to grow and we should try to reach out those spaces. I'm sure you, Empress, already think about that as well. You grow in your channel. By the way, nice number of subscribers. I was checking. Awesome.
Thank
Uh,
you. I didn't
all of
check
you
it today.
guys, subscribe to Empress Education YouTube channel. Yes, up here, up there. Make sure you guys are following, and there's some very good content there. People that are new to crypto and they try to use SATA Pro, you can always go there. I love short videos, even though we stay here for hours because we're like in a free flow hanging out. But for people that don't have much time and they try to learn about crypto, it's also good to have short clip videos. And Empress Education's YouTube channel is very good. So make sure if you're watching now live or tomorrow or next year, you subscribe to Empress Education YouTube channel as well.
Thank you, my friend.
No
Do you see what
problem.
Cole Kane is doing? Mr. Cole Kane is already guessing numbers and animals. He's ready to go.
Let's go,
Cole, what are you
Saitarealty.
doing?
Yes. Um,
Oh,
As I
Miss
was
Empress,
saying
remember that
before,
number?
go ahead, refugee.
Remember that number I told you early on the phone? Two.
Buffalo wings.
It's actually three because Cole's number three.
22 is actually the number that my president down here in Brazil is running for election here. So 22 all the way.
You know,
But
when you do that, what you were saying earlier, Junior, you'll get your check mark. That's one of the ways you can get a check mark on Twitter is to have an affiliation to a cause. So you know that, right?
I'm
That'll
gonna
help
be
your
totally
exposure.
honest with you. I've been studying a lot about YouTube, but in general, on Twitter, I've been slacking off. Actually, there is a follower of mine today. He pulled my ears, I would say like that, and he was like, "You need to use more hashtags, hashtag Saitama, hashtag this, hashtag that, hashtag that." And I'm like, "Man, you're totally right." I am here to listen. I am here whenever I'm wrong. You guys can say it, and I know I promise it's only for 2 more weeks, and after that, I'm in a very good situation of hanging out more. I am gonna be on Twitter more. I'm gonna be on YouTube more. I'm trying to focus a little bit more to grow and help our project, our token to grow at the right time. Oh, why only now? Because I know we're about to be in a very good situation of I wouldn't say the bull run because that's when the bull is running, but I would say for the next bull, you know, and that's the beginning. And that's when the community, need to stick together, go back in time, remember what happened in November, and be like, I need to invite one more. I need to let people know what's going on and be excited and tell people about it because this is the best time ever to enter a project like Saitama. By the way, none of this is financial advice. Do your own research. This is just regular members of the community speaking up their mind. But it's the best time ever. So you will only see a chance like this, guys, 4 years from now. Straight up. What we are living tonight, today, this month, this year, especially, only 4 years from now, you guys are gonna be like, I'm in the same situation as I was back in 2022. At least 3 years. So, and no, it's not me saying, but if you go on Bitcoin chart and you zoom out and you're able to read charts and understand what's a bull run and what's a bear market, you will understand what I'm trying to say. So every 3 to 4 years, there's a cycle happening and we're about to enter, right? Now, you guys agree with me?
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah, every
agree
cycle has
wholeheartedly with
a
that, my friend.
yeah.
I'm
Every
ready for
cycle
it.
has every cycle has an up and a down. So we're on the down part of this, and it has to go up. It just depends on how long we're down here, but it will go up eventually. And time is on our side.
That is true, and we know crypto isn't going anywhere. Did you guys see Fidelity is starting into crypto as well? We're
Hmm.
heading towards mass adoption slowly but surely. We're getting there. Fidelity getting involved is definitely a bullish move. Very, very bullish move
You
for
know,
crypto. So
you just have to think about it, Miss Empress. You know, you go into a room, there's 100 people in there. You look at three other people, and there's your population that know about crypto. Um, even to get one or two more people out of that entire group would make it to 5 to 6%. And everywhere you go, the more people you speak to, the more propensity they have to invest in something, especially when we can educate them and get them involved and introduce them to crypto. And that's what we're hoping to do, especially with this Balloon Fiesta and the Dubai Crypto Expo coming up.
Yes, and what you guys saying there, I think it's a very good, very valid point actually. Um, I try to, as you guys know, I've said many times, I don't know if all of you know, but I've been into crypto in general, investing or not, but following. Well, now it's about to be 30 years into crypto. And what was
my
that?
husband and my son are horsing around. Wow, mommy's on a live. Hello.
It's all good. But I forgot what I was saying. I'm actually creating the tweet here. Actually, back to traction before the. And friends like, don't make noise. But but yes, I believe that 2030, 2029, it's gonna be the year there's gonna be no way back on crypto. That's gonna be the year that, when Facebook was created and everybody was like, oh damn it, I should have created a Facebook because internet was popping up. You know what I mean? And this is crypto. 2030, there's gonna be a huge mass adoption on crypto before that. But I'm saying in 2030 that already there's gonna be, and pretty much every single company, every single country, every single place are gonna be using crypto. It's just like you going back to, if I'm not mistaken, the 1800s when the railroads were created in the United States. Am I correct? I think so. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But the 1800s, when the Rockefellers they came in, they're like, I'm creating the railroad and I'm investing to oil. You know what I mean? And everybody was like, you must be going nuts. Why would you invest into that when you can be, Empress, you muted, by the way.
Just testing you to make sure that you know that I'm muted, okay? So that was a revolutionary idea back at the time. Seemed a little off and crazy to everybody around, just like how crypto seems a little radical to a lot of people now. It's not going to be so radical in a few years. It's going to become mainstream.
Just like Google back in the days, you would look at it like, who would go to a website to search anything about life? I could just ask my mom, my grandmother,
It was so funny. This evening, I don't remember the exact thing. My husband told my son something. Oh, he had an iced coffee today for the first time. He is 11, and I'm trying to get him not to drink coffee yet. I'm like, hey, it'll stunt your growth. And then his dad says, yeah, that's true. You shouldn't drink coffee. It's going to stunt your growth. And he's like, Alexa! Is iced coffee going to stunt my growth? I'm like, you know what? He's not relying on the information we give him. He went to ask Alexa.
Oh my God.
I thought that was hilarious. I was laughing.
No, but you're saying something wow, that's actually very scary. You're saying something very futuristic, but it's not anymore, right? When I was young, if somebody told me that I was going to sit in my room and be like, yo, let me ask you this, and I would get an answer. That wouldn't happen, It's amazing. I couldn't even use my calculators in school because that would be considered cheating. But nowadays we have Alexa, we have what is the iPhone series?
Siri.
Oh my God, it's crazy. And in the future what are we gonna call something for Saitama? It's not gonna be Siri.
We'll have refugee.
Yeah, I know. My mom has refugee. Nobody else needs me.
Refugee, play the song.
That happens already. My mom already does that, so I'm good. I don't need any more people calling me.
Refugee is working out. Can't wait for mass adoption. Yes, man. I am excited. I cannot wait for that either.
How do you say your name? I don't even want to say it to butcher it, to screw it up. Refugee. How do we say this Wolfpack member's name?
Who?
This one here on the screen.
Oh, Sunthon? Sunthon. It's
Southon.
I would say Soundthon.
Yeah.
Help.
Yeah, he calls himself Southside.
Southside. Okay, Southside's good. Southside's good.
He's loud.
I can handle that. Southside.
Yeah, he's loud. We all look alike and we all sound alike, so it's hard even for me to differentiate between Lao, Thai, Cambodian, Vietnamese, all that stuff. So it's just not everybody else.
Hey, Saitama
Um,
808.
guys,
Wolverine.
I got a little excited talking about mass adoption here, and I'm actually
That's okay.
creating the right. I'm actually. Let me tell you something. I believe a lot in visualization, and lately, I said this last live, right? I said something about it. Lately, I've been waking up and feeling like I was feeling back last year towards the end of the year in terms of Saitama. We all have our good and bad days. We all be like, oh man, I should have done this or that. It happens to all of us. But the point is being consistent, right? Stick to your idea and wait for it and know it's going to happen. So, but for a lot of months, I was coming up into space and saying what I believe because I never um, I'm gonna say disbelief on those ideas. But for a lot of times, I was like, let me hold on, let me hang out and hang around. But now I feel like we're going back to those days where more than ever we're more sure than the project, right? Because we've been through good and bad, and that made us stronger.
It'll get there. All it takes is time.
Yes,
Yeah.
man, totally agree.
It's always great when I'm watching TV and all of a sudden I'd see some commercial come on and they're talking about something crypto related. I'm always like, yes. And then this morning they were talking about, the Ethereum merge. That was pretty exciting. That happened today. That's, a moment in history that we all got to experience.
Yes. Oh my God, I've been so busy. I
Oh
saw my
Congratulations,
yeah,
ERC20 holders and ETH people. That was pretty
it
exciting
got
today.
easy. Yeah, it got easy. It was very easy. It was smooth. It's it's slowly starting to take a small traction. With the economy going the way it is globally, more and more people are looking towards a different way of actually hedging against the inflation and the rising cost of life. And crypto is primed to be there to help people merge into this new type of financial system that can help them take a hold and take control of their finances to be able to invest and understand and take away a lot of the power. I mean, sorry to say to the big one percenters and the corporations, but to take a lot of the power away from the corporations and the elite and put that power back into the hands of the common folk. And that's why all of us are here. We're common folk and we're looking. And you will see more and more of corporate America trying to get into crypto, as we've seen. Big people like Warren Buffett have spoken against Bitcoin, etc. But in the back end, his companies that he invests into, his entire company, they've bought over and they've invested into actual crypto companies that are supported by crypto company as well too, and developing crypto companies as well too that they've been involved with. Just that he's just uninformed at the power of what crypto can do for the financial system.
Yes, man. A lot of things are happening, and if I go into that topic, I'm just gonna be, going over and over again. There's like Samsung, there's Apple, there are many huge companies who are already bringing up the game onto crypto and making sure that their company are on crypto so they don't stay left behind.
Hmm.
So not only on crypto, but I guess I can say on the blockchain world, right? Because
Yeah.
we have
Yeah.
that first as well. So
Exactly.
which we, Saitama, the Wolfpack members, are gonna have our own metaverse. We're gonna have our own blockchain as well in the future. You know, I wonder if people are expecting us to hit $1 before the blockchain. What are we
I
gonna
don't
do?
know about the expectation, but I know the hopes, the dreams, and the wishes are definitely there. You
Empress, do you
know,
remember
I,
back last year when we were on live on this channel? If you guys go back on the other videos, you guys are gonna see it. And the expectation we had onto the Saitama and the whole ecosystem. And when we first heard about, our possibly blockchain happening, it's crazy because we all seen many other projects, and in the future, it is the 15th of September of 2022. And in the future, whoever's watching this video are gonna be like, this guy, wait, this guy and this lady down here were very lucky because they got into crypto early. No, you
Well,
guys
I
in the
got in
future
late.
opportunity
I
to
No,
got
no,
do
in.
no.
that.
You're still early, friend.
Oh, we are early, but I got in late as far as the education process goes. So, like I said, I wasn't really too much of a personally. I wasn't into to a different method of seeking for financial gains, but I'm glad I did. It's created a wealth of knowledge as far as technology goes for me to learn, and it's gained me a bunch of friends too. So for me, it's been pretty fun, and I have a very bright outlook for this future that I am in crypto, along with all of you guys being here too. So,
Awesome, buddy. I definitely appreciate. I can say in this 8 years of crypto, I gotta stop saying seven because they already turned 8. I've been in Saitama for more than a year. It's been quick, but in this 8 years that I've been into crypto, I have never met a community like Saitama, the Wolfpack members. I was into shit. Don't get me wrong. I love all of those communities. Nothing to say wrong about shit and all others that I've been in the past, like Ethereum, TRX, um, XVG, which is Verge, and many others that Litecoin and others that I've been there and seen the process, Dogecoin and seeing the process. Some I believed more, others I believed less. But throughout my journey, I learned that the number one thing in crypto that I gotta follow up and that I gotta represent is community. And that's definitely something that made me stay even through the bad days when I saw Saitama chart dropping like crazy, like every other altcoin out there was happening. When I saw the charts dropping for all the altcoins like crazy, I was like, man, I should have done this, I should have done that. But then I was like, thank God it's Saitama. Why? Because
well,
I trust.
I
I know the future is gonna be bright, so I don't get the prices right now because I have other. In please don't get me wrong. I don't want to say anything wrong about other communities, but I'm gonna mention one. I was into Mononoke Inu as well. And man, that project I sold it. And please don't get me wrong. That project I sold it, and I was like, thank God I sold it and made profit because I knew it was not gonna come back and it was not gonna succeed. But then when Saitama was, going through the bad days, I always knew that I could sit back and rely on it because in my mind I was like, I've been there. It already happened to me. I've seen projects like Saitama, when once we are back to the bull market, just spiking up like crazy. I've seen it. Oh, I was into another project by the way called Yoshi. I don't know if you guys invested into it, but you probably heard about it. It's for gamers. But Yoshi was crazy. I
Heard of
and
it.
you, did you know Empress?
I've heard of it. I didn't get invested. I did not invest in that one, but I do know of it.
Yeah, so I did invest in it. Unfortunately, I invested a little. Let me tell you guys something funny. When I invested in Yoshi, I was like, I gotta put a few bucks. That was my idea for a month, trying to diversify my investment. And I was like, you know what? I got my payment. I selected, I'm just gonna say a number. I selected 50 tokens, and I was like, I'm gonna put $20 in each. And on that token that I mentioned before, those $20 that I put it in the last bull run, it turned out to be $550. So that was a crazy
Nice.
run. Yeah, that was a very crazy run. And many other projects, some I was lucky to put in a lot of money, believing. Others I put in money because I was gambling. And others I was like, yeah, I can't wait. I did invest into other projects that were good and were bad. And what I learned was community always. After community, what I learned, and I learned that with TRX and Saitama, was always pick a token or a coin that has a docs team, right? That was the number two thing. And of course, there are many other rules, but those things made me realize throughout the journey that I was like, you know, when you, let's say you play soccer and you lose 20 games, and on the 21st game you just get it right and you know where to kick the ball to make, to score. I feel like that with Saitama as well. I'm like, I know where it's gonna go, so I just gotta wait. I just gotta hope. But of course, I am smarter than that, and I hope all of you guys are smart as well in many investments. But I'm not only holding, but whenever I can, if I can put in $20, hey, like my buddy refugee always says, $20, $20.
$20 is $20. I saw the T-shirt, man. It's real. It's true.
In the future, if you I'm gonna say the story again. I had a buddy of mine who used to put 50 or $100 every month, and he became a multi-millionaire in crypto. What? $50, $100 a month? Yes, he did it for about 5 years, and he got it right. So it's consistent. If you want to hit it earlier, do what you gotta do. Invest more or not. It's not financial advice. But
what you gotta do.
Refugee, why do I feel like you're so quiet? Am I talking too much tonight? I'm excited.
No, I'm listening, and I'm just looking at Twitter, just looking at posts, just listening to you. I was going to jump in and say I remember the day when MySpace was in its heyday. I remember the ramp up of MySpace as far as the digital company goes. It was $100 million, 200, 300 million, 400 million. It ramped all the way up to almost a $989 million company. And I remember at that peak, it was on the verge of becoming $1 billion company. And then out of nowhere, Facebook came out. I was like, what is this book of faces that we're talking about? It's never going to work, right? Because it's not like MySpace and it's different. What is this thing? We don't know what it is.
MySpace.
And look at what happened with, yeah, I am old. And look what happened with
the best. They gotta bring that back. You go into somebody's space.
Along that same time, I remember listening a bit about Bitcoin, a pitch about Bitcoin and what cryptocurrency was. As far as I knew, this cryptocurrency was more or less used on the dark web to pay for things. It was just a different way to pay for payments over the internet without having to use credit cards and PayPal and whatnot, because PayPal was still a big thing through eBay. And this was around the same as the emergence of Amazon and stuff too. At that same time, of course, with the advent of PayPal, is it the famous 11 or the famous 7 of the Silicon Valley? They came out with Amazon and all these other tech companies. And a lot of this stuff was so new that not a lot of people realized it. Big box, everybody's like, what in the world is Amazon going to do to affect, Target and Walmart and all that stuff? But guess what? Here we are 15, 16 years later, nearly 2 decades, and Amazon is the top retailer globally.
It takes
they
time.
Ship anywhere, everywhere. Yeah, and all it takes is just time. If you're able to hold on and just hold on and give it some time and let the system work itself out and let the technology develop itself out, especially when it comes to a financial infrastructure just such delicate as the American or the global financial system. Imagine what it's going to be able to do for everybody's money and everybody's wealth. It's supposed to be a more efficient, faster, and cheaper way of dealing with money and raising money, transferring money. There's a receipt for every transaction. Just like in commerce, it takes time. It takes time to build. It takes time to make more efficient, to refine and to polish crypto. We may sit here and think that we know a lot about crypto, but the possibilities of what it can be applied to as far as what the future holds is literally limitless. And there's nothing you can't put it to, because everything in the world evolves and revolves around money. So, yeah. And it's basically the sword that's going to be, it's going to be the sword that wields in every industry, every technology, everything that you can think of, from cars to homes to TVs. Like Miss Empress said a little bit ago, now you can turn on the TV and you see a charity match and it's being sponsored by Webull. Crypto.com, any other crypto company that's out there. You're going to turn on UFC. I remember when UFC was first out. I watched the very first UFC when I was in middle school. And there wasn't very many sponsors for it. Now it's being sponsored by one of the largest crypto companies in the world, Crypto.com. And we've seen a lot of other companies come out and sponsor and cross the barrier of sponsorship of sports. For instance, Saitama with Eagle FC. We are a young company, but since we were able to acquire that deal, that multi-year contract deal with them, it's a long partnership that we look forward to building our brand with their brand as well too, because Khabib's Eagle FC is a young company as well too. He overtook that company to make it into something better that he wanted to see to be better than the UFC. And he's fighting very hard for it. And what is Saitama doing? Saitama is aligning itself with the same people who have a vision that will come out with a product that is going to be better than what's currently out here by offering better services and faster service and more secure services as well too.
Definitely, it takes time and effort and a bit of trial and error to work out all the details. It's rare that they come up with something, perfect out of the gate that just isn't really realistic. They have to try, figure out what works, what doesn't work, and make some adjustments and keep going. Progress over time, and that's what gets them to that point, to that level where they can succeed for all of us. So there's that trial and error. So we got to be patient and stick with them.
Yes, Empress. By the way, I sent 16 NFTs tonight.
Wow.
I sent everybody. I don't owe anybody anything.
Good. Okay. Yeah, I did not get the time. I was supposed to do a space and give away 2 NFTs. I didn't get the opportunity to do that. My DMs have been on fire with people reaching out regarding their V2 tokens for Saitama and Saitarealty. And that's been my priority for the last couple of weeks, actually. So I have been neglecting some of my other duties. My husband will tell you, the laundry and some other things. But I'm also behind on some content, as well as the space where I said I was going to give those 2 NFTs away, one more from Junior and the one that Cole Kane won and then decided to pass on. So I hope to have the time to do that tomorrow. So you better get ready to work, Junior. 2 more.
Awesome.
Well, yeah, I was wondering right before we went live, I was like, wait a minute. I was like, I swear I was supposed to be somewhere yesterday. I was like, what was I supposed to be doing? I was like,
is it a dental appointment, refugee?
No. I was like, no, my next dental appointment is in November. But no, I was like, where was I supposed to be? And I remember, I was like, she better not have done a space without me or a live without me.
I didn't. I got busy with the people, trying to help some folks out.
All right.
Man, it's been a task.
Next Monday night, when we have I'm still thinking for a name, but when we have the Slake Night live, that looks
not date night, but Slake Night.
Yeah, you better learn some.
Welcome to the Slake Night show. Oh, I like that. It's gonna be called Slake Night on Monday. On Monday, when we do the first Slake Night show. Ooh, I like that. I was actually looking out onto my wallet today when I had to transfer, and I found out I had 2 amazing special NFTs. One of them is I don't know if you guys remember the 3D NFT for Saitama V2 that's like goldish.
Yep.
Do you remember that one?
Yep.
I have one of that. And do you guys remember the other one, the 3D Saitama blue logo?
Mm-hmm.
The one that kept on spinning? So
blue and purple?
No. It's on the other device. I can't even show you guys. I'm sorry. It's like a square with the new Saitama logo, but everything is blue and it keeps on spinning, right? I think you remember. I don't know. So I found out I still had one more of those because it was under a hidden folder. By the way, all of you guys on OpenSea, whenever you're on your wallet, try to check on hidden folder because usually the NFTs go there. And I did have the question asked from somebody I sent. So try to check on that. So I have those two very special NFTs, and I think I can hold on. I think I can show you one of it. Hello, Lady Graham. How you doing? Good night, everyone. Do you want to give special shout outs to the people commenting, Refugee and Empress, while I look?
Definitely. I was just typing to Lady Glam. Hi, Lady Glam. How you doing? I hope you have having a wonderful evening so far. Hi, Junior Flo. Hi, Refugee. HMAC 808 is in the building. Aloha. How you doing, buddy? And I did get a message from one of our Wolfpack members that Russ is in the space right now with that Saitarealty space.
Mhm.
So, and
One of the NFTs.
we had a suggestion. I don't know if you were open to it or not, but one of your viewers right now asked if we could probably listen to it live on here.
I can put it on my phone to be playing and we'll be listening and
Should be a very
catching up.
short. Yeah, it should be a very short. Should be a very short space for him too. He's just catching people
Yeah.
up with the Saitarealty.
I'll put it to listen to see if I can catch up on anything they're saying different than you.
Please, but that's okay. That's why we bring in partnerships. That's why we bring in other people, and really professionals.
Where's my mic?
Do what they do
Can you guys
best.
hear?
And that's establish the market, find proper locations, get us the best deals.
In the
start
meantime,
producing revenue,
this is the NFT I'm talking about, Empress.
and get us to that end game. So then we'll start branching out from there. We do have a
Oh, I'm
fairly
sorry.
constructive plan in place, and we'll put something together.
Okay.
This when it's more molded into something concrete. As far as when the revenue generation kicks in, we will have a ticker on the website, so we'll kind of let you guys know. Like,
And I have this one that nobody has seen it before. Howling at the Moon for Saitama. It doesn't look that good because it's a print screen, but it's amazing. I love it. That's one of my favorite.
current revenue distribution would be if it were to be distributed today. Obviously, it will change, but it's also nice to see what it could be. Right? And of course, we don't do it daily. It'll be biannually, but you'll at least give you an idea of something to look at. Right? If it were to be kicked out today, you know about what you're going to get. So,
Do you have a little more volume, Junior?
I know MK is working on the staking mechanism. It is on the list, and he's putting it together. We don't have the revenue generation yet, so it won't do anything. So we're thinking about doing like a staking to get like token rewards for now until the revenue generation kicks in. Because when it does open up and the revenue and the asset procurement begins, we want to give everybody an opportunity to jump in that pool first, because that's the way it's developed to where you have to stake your tokens by a certain date in order to get the full amount of revenue distribution in that time frame. So, but we're also wanting to open up the staking pool for the time being, just to have some sort of asset allocation, allow people to gain rewards other than just your normal passive income on the redistribution of the token side. So, something we're looking at. I wanted to touch also, I know people were having a hard time swapping Saitarealty on SAITAPRO, and this goes with any decentralized platform. You have to have your slippage set higher than what the actual tax is. So it's taxed 9%. You need to have your slippage set to a minimum of higher than 9%, or 10, 12. Actually, I think I've been telling people like 15, and they've been having no issues. Maybe in a minute I'll let you guys come up and tell me what you've done that worked. But it's
guys, it's recorded. I like the idea somebody just said here. We'll listen later. Yes, there's a lot of information, but from those 2 minutes that we're listening, they just giving regular updates of what was already happening. Most of us know it. I don't think there's going to be any big news on that. Or I would have seen on Twitter some tweets. Oh, Ross just said this, you know. But we'll keep up. I could yes, we'll keep updated. I did ask for one of the members of the community to let me know if there was any news going on, because I knew there was gonna be an AMA, but since we have the Wolfpack roundtable always during that time, you know, I couldn't make it later because it's already 11:15 down here, and it's still happening. So we wouldn't be able to make it today. And the Wolfpack Roundtable, it is a commitment. But I am looking towards Twitter. I'm sure Refugee is looking down over there. He's looking on Twitter as well. If we have any news, big news, or any big updates, we'll let you guys know. Okay. Somebody just
Junior, HMAC808 wants to know if you got your Balloon Festival NFT.
no, buddy, I didn't get it. How do you get that? I've been busy, very busy. How'd you get that?
Good question. I don't have one.
Well, there, the link that in the space.
If that's a question asking me if I want one, yes, I want one. But if it's
yeah, me too, HMAC, I'll take one.
The link, there's a link to the NFT. Gabe did shut it down for a little bit because there were some people popping up with fake NFTs trying to copy the Balloon Festival NFT as well too. But there should be a link there that you can buy. If you do buy one of those NFTs and they're able to raise the funds, there will be a drawing. The first place is $3,000, second place is $1,000 each, and second and third place. So that's a total of $5,000 if we were able to sell out these NFTs and provide the funds. That will go towards helping recoup some of the costs that we're spending on the Balloon Festival as well too. So stay tuned. Make sure to check Twitter. I do believe you can follow Wolf. He's been buying those NFTs, or HMAC, and you can get those NFTs. And that was especially a special collaboration between Mr. HMAC himself and Gabriel to make that NFT just for the Balloon Festival, which is coming up here next week, October 1st through the 9th in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It will be the 50th anniversary, their biggest balloon show to date, hopefully. Especially with the COVID being lifted and everybody travels restrictions are being lifted as well too. There should be an estimated of over 575 balloons represented from over a dozen countries, and hopefully over 1 million visitors during this entire event. So lots of eyes, and just even a small percentile of those people that we can introduce to crypto and show them what crypto is all about. We may be able to recruit them, even to throw $10 or $20 into a project like Saitama. And of course, we will be the only crypto company being represented there at the event. So that is a very big step for us.
That's exciting. Yes, that's exciting. I know HTN has been working her butt off getting prepared, and then she's going to be there all 9 days, and you know, really putting some efforts on behalf of the Wolfpack, getting our project in front of 1 million eyes. I know Refugee is going to be there to help her. Correct? Or
yes,
has that
ma'am.
changed? Yes.
Yeah, no, I will be there for a few days. Yeah, I'll be there I'll arrive on the 29th, get settled in, and on the 30th we'll spend most of the day getting our booth set up, getting the layout and the plan worked out, and then on Saturday and Sunday I'll be there helping to create some media. We will have a professional. Mr. BD did mention the guy that is actually doing our cinematography stuff is a big Instagram guy and does have an actual production that has done professional work with celebrities and notable people in the Mediaverse. So that should be very fun. And I do believe the Ascension, 1 million.
1 million.
They should expect about 1 million people. The economic impact, I do believe. No, it's 9 days. It's 9 days, October 1st through the 9th. Should be 1 million attendees.
1,000 people a day. Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah. And the economic impact of that actual event, and that's one of the biggest numbers that anybody looks at for any event, is the economic impact for the surrounding areas, and the event itself should be around $179 million, if not more, since everything's opened back up. More vendors, more people, more participation, more advertising. So we can't wait for the numbers to come back on that, just to see what we've been a part of. And hopefully next year, with what we're doing, we elicit other companies out there to come out and do the same as well too. We welcome all these other companies to come out and help promote crypto and get the mass adoption process started.
if I'm not mistaken, the idea of the balloon festival came from our community, right?
Yes, it did. I believe,
Remember.
if I
I don't
remember
know who it was.
correctly,
I remember.
I know there were two gentlemen that had that idea. There was a certain Mr. Refugi, as well as a Mr. Species.
Did you refugee? Really?
Species and Refugee were the two that I heard talking about that.
Yeah, and it was late night. Yeah, it was late night. It's all of our ideas because it took all of us to get going. Just asking Mr. Wayne Cordova, aka Species, where he was from, and just getting to know each other. Asking about our interests, what we liked, and I started talking about the green chili burgers, and of course, New Mexico is world famous for their green chili. Talking about that, and the balloon festival, of course, is the most photographed event in the world, more than the cherry blossoms of Japan as well too. Japan cherry blossoms are top 5, I believe. But to see, I've always wanted to be in a balloon just to see the sunset over the desert and the mountains in the background and all that stuff would be something so amazing to see.
Sounds beautiful.
And I asked him, I was like, you ever been? Yeah, I asked him if he had ever been, and I was like, dude, wouldn't that be something to have a Saitama logo on one of those balloons floating across the air so that we can get, some advertisement? And from that night on, this was back in late December, early January, I do believe, and that idea took. Logistically, it would have been a better choice for somebody who lived in New Mexico to actually get the logistics of this going because they can talk to the local vendors, the promoters and stuff, versus I who live a few states away. So, and then BD grabbed hold of that idea as well too, and everybody kind of worked together, and then HTN as well, pitched it to the team, and here we are today. Makes me proud of the community and what we've been able to do. And like I said, ideas come from us, and can become a realization for this company as far as media goes. So no idea is bad. We just need to make sure we throw them out there so that everybody can work on it. What one person can't do, somebody else may be able to get accomplished. And in this instance, it worked exactly. Yeah, it made exactly what we have today.
Yes, man.
I'd like to, if you don't mind, Junior, I'd like to draw attention to a couple posts that are in the chat. We've got Mr. Cocaine. Sounds like an illegal substance, but this is a drug-free live, Mr. Cocaine. I just want to remind you of that. Number one. Number two, he says, and it's very true and important, and we cannot say it enough, don't give out your seed phrase. It sounds basic, it sounds elementary, it sounds like everybody should know that. But unfortunately, we hear almost every day somebody got their wallet compromised because they thought they were talking to an official person from the dev team when they weren't. It wasn't. Mm-hmm. It wasn't them. It was a scammer. Do not give out your seed phrase, period. And I had an interesting experience today. Somebody reached out to me for help with the Mr. Tucker reached out to me for help with his Saitama V2. And that man was the only person I know who he put me through the ringer. He's like, who are you? Why should I send you my wallet address? I'm like, talk to the community, awesome. Look at my feed. I'm legit. I'm the real person. Hey, Mr. Tucker, it's me. I'm here. I'm a real person. I can help you. He's like, I said, okay, send me your wallet address. He's like, no. I'm like, this is the first person who said no, But I told him he's going about it the right way. Doubt and be skeptical. Ask questions and make sure you know who you're dealing with.
Nobody.
Definitely no seed phrases ever. Wallet addresses are public. We can deal with that. Seed phrases, no. Don't give it out, period.
What was it? Here we go.
But the point is, people get had every day. We think, oh, this is basic. Everybody should know. Yeah. Unfortunately, when you're in the heat of the moment, what the? Are you showing your seed phrase there? Yeah, get that guy out of here. To the bathroom, refugee.
This is my special seed phrase that I created for everybody.
I can't read it anyway. It's probably crap. It's like, never give us your seed phrase.
Well, never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. You just got Rick rolled.
Give you my seed phrase.
Right.
Yeah, Saitama is already in Japan. Saitama is Saitama is a city incorporated in
I
Japan in
think I'm gonna
2006.
make a live interest video saying "Welcome to the Flow channel. Never give out your seed phrase."
That's right. Never give out your
Right?
seed phrase, even if you think you're talking to a Saitama dev.
You
Ask
know, Miss Empress,
questions.
this would be a
Find out
very good parody.
Let me ask you something, guys. If you buy a Tesla, do you think Elon Musk is gonna answer you? No. So
Yeah.
that's
And
the same answer.
everybody wants the devs. I'm sorry. Thank you for bringing that point up, Junior.
Don't feel special. Ross is never gonna
Yeah.
DM me.
You are special, but no. You are special, but
Special.
don't expect
No, I said don't
an
feel.
answer from the dev team. Please don't, because then you're gonna find yourself in trouble thinking, "Oh, I'm talking to Russ. I'm talking to a representative of Saitama." I tell people, I'm not a representative of Saitama. I'm just a community member who wants to help. That's who I am. I'm not a part of the team.
I wish I was, right, Empress?
I wish I was, but I'm not. I'm looking for a
I'm
sponsor to go to the
available.
Balloon Festival, but yeah. I hope to be able to help out next year. That would be awesome. Yeah, I don't mind working. I'm not going up in any balloon. You cannot convince me. You cannot pay me to go up in a balloon. It's just not happening. But I would love to be able to help out. But it's not in the cards this year. So hopefully next year I can be there on the ground to help HTN out. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
By the
And
way,
the next one. I'm sorry, Junior, for taking over your show. One other thing I want to mention, Mr. Michael Dawson, you mentioned that how much Saitama you are holding. I would like to discourage you from doing that again, because then you become a target. So many Saitama holders are become targets and victims for scammers. When you advertise how much you have, then they're like, ooh, let's do whatever we can to get this guy. So please don't.
Let me say something.
Second of all, if you're adopting, I'm available for adoption.
Third of all, stop lying. You don't have that much tokens.
He could, it's possible, but if he wants to adopt, that's fine.
I'm just kidding. But guys, never tell people how much tokens you have, because there might be somebody malicious here trying to follow up on the community and see who they can target to try to hack. So be smarter. How much per million by the means of the year? I wish I knew. Sorry.
Would be nice.
Any predictions?
Funny. It's like,
I
come
wish
at
I
me,
could
bro.
give predictions. I know we're gonna hit $5, but I don't know when. Hey Glenn, come at me, bro. No, just kidding, Mike. Love, buddy. Awesome comments, man. Thank you for participating.
Flamingo Z's in the house. Cole Kane predicts that tomorrow it's gonna be 82 degrees where he is. Great prediction, Cole.
That was a good prediction.
He must be a meteorologist or something.
Yes, right. Let me know, man. I'm trying to find out if it's gonna rain tomorrow down here.
Just in case, I covered my hammock, I covered the TV, the grill. It's fine.
Refugee, any update?
No, I'm looking here.
Wake up, Junior.
Yeah, I'm just looking here through the Twitter feed. Me. Hold on.
It's making me tired. I was like, oh.
Also, yeah, there is a small donation wallet for the Balloon Fiesta. If anybody can help little by little, that's just to try to help with getting a billboard. The fees for that billboard for the week before and the week after is $3,500 a week. During the festival, that price shoots up to $5,000. So BD did mention the traffic density of the weeks before is that on a daily basis, around 3 to 4 million people. That's a lot of eyes to see a billboard. And when I was on my way to Houston and I was riding on the passenger seat back and forth, I looked at every billboard. I even turned around to take pictures of billboards that I saw that I couldn't catch fast enough just so I could zoom in to see what they were. Billboards are a very good visual, and they do work. That's why we still have them.
Just curious, just wondering. I know it's probably going to cost some stuff. But has anybody mentioned that to the devs? So
Yeah.
they can maybe put some of that marketing money toward a billboard? That would be phenomenal.
Yeah. There is. We wanted this to be a community.
A community. So
a community thing.
the community
That way.
wants to handle this.
That way, people can't go back and say, "Hey, the devs are misusing or appropriating different things here and there." It's an early thing.
It's advertising
it's an early
for a
thing.
million eyes. No matter what the devs do or don't do, they're going to be criticized.
Yeah. And like I said, the importance of money being spent is to maximize the most amount of results out of it. Right now, I don't think that the devs would I don't think that it would be pertinent right now as far, like I said, we have low volume right now as far as SAITAPRO goes because of this bear market. So the marketing wallet is not filling up as fast as we thought it would be. So we have to kind of be diligent with what we use. It would be great if we had the funds there to do it. And of course, I would imagine the devs would absolutely be 100% behind it if we had the extra funds to be able to do this. You have to take note from other big companies too. They've scaled back tremendously on their media and their advertising expenditure. And they've even laid off and closed off different branches of their companies too, relating to media. So we really want to be, we really want to be a little bit more careful with this and be thought out. And if we can get the community to put up a little bit, and everybody understands that it's a tough bear market. A lot of us are still investing in DCA and in, so even donating is a hard thing for a lot of people to do right now. So for those that can, we appreciate it. For those who can't, just by spreading the word and just by retweeting and just by sharing the information out there is greatly appreciated as well too. And that is considered a contribution of efforts into this thing. Just your word of mouth, and that's one of the best advertising things out there that any company and any product can have is word of mouth. That's the best, because instead of watching a TV or commercial, you're actually listening from a human being who has experience or has an opinion on something, and if they're recommending it, you're more than likely, to help out than you would just watching a TV commercial. So it's our first big event. It's our first big major event that's been brought up by the community. Hopefully it does well, and if it does well, guess what? We should have a whole lot more support for it next year, and hopefully a whole lot more volunteers and a whole lot more people. Considering this was a very short notice thing too. So
I hope to be there next year. BD really grabbed the reins on that. BD, HTN, you guys, thank you so much for everything that you're doing. We know how hard you're working. We recognize you. We love you guys for your efforts. We love you guys in general anyway, but I know you guys are putting a lot of effort into this. So I just want to say thank you very much, BD. Thank you very much, HTN. Refugee.
No, I can't wait. It's going to be fun. It's going to be like a mini vacation for me. And like I said, I've always wanted to do stuff and travel the world and do business. And it's not really considered work when you're enjoying it. So I can't wait to meet everybody. Mr. Rhino is going to come there. I do believe Miss Tiffany is going to try to make it there. And of course, don't forget, after the events of the Balloon Fiesta and Crypto Expo in Dubai, we do have the Veterans for Child Rescue event happening in Houston on the 14th and the 15th as well too, for a 5K. Being able to involve the military. What is up, my man?
What's up?
Mr. MIA! Mr. MIA! How you doing, bro?
What's going on, family?
Not much, man. Thanks for showing up. I thought you were going to answer my DM.
Yeah, I actually just saw it. I was kind of busy. I had to cut the grass early and everything, so.
Oh, damn.
Honey-do list.
Right.
I had a busy day as well. But how you doing, man?
Cryptic's been really busy, man. Yeah, you taking care. You know what? I don't mind at all not seeing Mr. Cryptic, because as long as I know that he's in the background taking care of family business and stuff like that, we know he's doing what he has to do, right? So, but yeah, dude, glad to see you on here, man.
Absolutely. I said, man, let me see what's going on. Open up my DM. I was like, oh wow.
Awesome, man. Good to hear from you. I've been busy as well, so I don't know if you've been on a lot of spaces.
I think he accidentally clicked on the link.
He knows, if you trust me, Refugee, he knows I wouldn't send him a link trying to hack him. And I know he's smart enough not to be using his cell phone device to hold his tokens. Boom. But yeah, man, miss you, by the way. Haven't seen you in spaces, but I haven't been on spaces
I saw
much.
him today.
Yeah,
Saw
he
you. I
listens.
saw you.
Yeah, he listens.
I had some time today. I jumped on there. You know, but my New
All
York.
GQ posing like,
But how's the family?
Good, man. We're all
good,
holding in on
good.
there. It's just like a little. It's just like any other family, man. It's an up and down ride. There's bickering. There's people always, there's small fights here, small fights there, but in the end, we're still family. So that's all that matters in the end.
Absolutely.
Totally agree.
It's great to see you, bro.
Started.
Sighted
How's the
Offender
missus?
finally woke up. What's up, Sighted Offender? Sighted Offender.
Thank God, Side of the Defender's not saying I didn't receive my NFT.
He's gonna get you. You just wait. Give it a couple seconds. Saitama,
No,
dog to the
I already
Luna.
said
What's going
it.
on,
He's
dog
an
to the Luna?
NFT.
So I got something I need to tell Cryptic here. I already told Miss Empress, but Junior's out. I can't fly to Brazil, but I do plan on a trip down to Florida for one of my solos in my first solo flights. I'll fly down along the coast through Louisiana and Atlanta and all that stuff. I'm gonna go visit my uncle's rental place just to check up on it and see what it's like, and then head over to Fort Lauderdale. And once I get done visiting Miss Empress, I'll fly up the coast and go up to Boston and Maryland and come see you. So
Absolutely, bro.
if you got time, and you want to go out for a little plane ride, once I get up there, well, be more than happy to take you out there to see New York and everything from a different perspective.
That's wonderful. Oh my gosh. But I'm not flying with you because in the last time we were in a space, we were talking about that. You were talking about pushing me out of the plane. So there's no way in hell
I don't remember.
getting
I
in a
don't
plane
remember
with
that.
you. Just so you know.
That. I don't remember that.
I don't want to hear unless
Not
you guys
happening.
are coming down to Brazil. If you're not, then hold your thoughts.
I don't know how my pilot's license. I don't know if my pilot's license would work down there in Brazil. But if I was able to come down there and actually rent a plane, and they accepted my license down there, I would totally go rent a plane and go take it around, bro.
Well, I don't live in my city. I live in the next city. My city is the city that I was born. I'm saying like that. But in the city that I was born, which is my city, there's how do you call where the airplanes? Not in the airport, but
a hangar.
a road for the airplanes, right? It has a mini airport. I guess I can call it a mini airport.
Yeah.
And it's very known, and they do rent airplanes like that fits
It's a runway.
people, right? What are they called?
Monohull?
I think so.
No, it's a runway. Yeah. Little ultra gliders and stuff like that.
They rent it out here.
I would love to be able to fly over the mountains and go see the Statue of Christ up there around Rio de Janeiro. That would be dope. You always see those pictures of everybody up there, always on the mountains taking that picture. But it'd be kind of cool just to fly over it and see everybody down there.
Brazil is so big that it's like many different countries inside of one, different cultures, different types of food, different ways of speaking.
I have to visit, man.
Yeah, but everybody knows Rio, São Paulo, and all these big cities, right? But I don't live there, and I like there. But I used to live in New York, and for me, it's whatever, big cities. I actually like the nature. I like the beautiful beaches. I like.
I love beautiful beaches.
Yeah. Beautiful beaches in the house.
Can you samba, Junior?
But I love more of the nature, more of the contact with not like I'm not into like, oh my God, I want to have a fancy car. I would rather ride an airplane ride. Well, they actually have this other thing where you ride it. It's like a mini airplane, but you are holding onto a belt and you sit in a chair and you kind of control it. They have many different types of things. And I wouldn't, if it was my first visit in Brazil, I wouldn't go to Rio or São Paulo, even though they're amazing places. But I wouldn't go there because there are so many other places that are much, much nicer and better and much cheaper, by the way, because Rio and São Paulo, they have expensive things there. Like, just so you know, coconut water in Rio, it's like $8-9. Down here, it's $1.50. Let's put it this way. And
Tell me where you are. I'm coming where you are. It's over.
So there's different things, and I have traveled all over in Brazil, and the region where I live is the one that I like the most. I actually don't
That's
really
probably
travel in Brazil anymore because I'm like, man, I live in the best place. Why would I be traveling unless I want to see something different, right? But
yeah.
you know,
Very first thing I did when I got to Vietnam
Yes.
was my aunt offered me a freshly cut coconut to drink, and she put a little bit of ice inside, and that thing was just that's so good.
you probably try the caipirinha.
Caipirinha is okay. Speaking about freshly cut
That's in-
coconuts, when I was little, yeah, I'm still little. No wisecracks. Thank you very much. I know. Thank you very much. You know, I climbed a coconut
means
tree.
age-wise, guys.
I had a situation where I was inexperienced in doing that, and then I slid down the coconut tree with my legs like that, and it hurt like. I wouldn't recommend it. Don't do it. Have somebody else pick it and cut it open. I know, at least I know how to cut it open. You know, then I put a little hole and put a straw in there.
I think I told you about that one time I fell off climbing the wall.
At one time in band camp, what happened?
Yeah, another time I remember here in 1980, was it 1988 or 89? I was walking along. We had the old telephone poles that are really brown. It was used as a parking stall to stop people. I was walking along as a little kid, and I accidentally slipped, and I got splinters all within inside my legs. Took forever to pick them all out. Never ever walk on an airplane or a phone pole ever again. So excuse me for just a second.
Sheila. Sheila knows what I'm talking about. That's a coconut tree bark thigh burn. You know what I'm talking about, right, Sheila? Yeah, it's not fun. Hi, Marian, Sheila, Fulcrum, Defender.
Defender, the Copacabana Palace is a very nice place. Very expensive as well. But Rio is amazing. Don't get me wrong. Rio is amazing. São Paulo
Very
is amazing.
touristy.
Yes, but there's different types of areas. I'm gonna put it like that. And I've been there, and I like more of natural things, right? And, Brazil is like the fourth biggest country, if I'm not mistaken, or the fifth, maybe the fourth.
It's a big one.
Biggest, right? Biggest country, and there's a lot inside to figure out. There's the part where you go, there's cold, that it's very cold there. There's the part where I live where it's hot.
Cold.
Yeah, down in Brazil, it's cold. Not like New York, like snowing, but like cold. At night, you gotta put up your jacket to go out and all. But then where I live, I don't wear jackets. I can't.
Here's something I just remembered. Here's something I just remembered. Doing some research and being on TikTok, I do want to remind everybody too, for anybody who's invested into Saitarealty. Recently, I was researching and saw a TikTok and even looked at it on TikTok. Dubai is the mecca for crypto and for real estate. And I recently saw that there's big plans for a lot of companies out there building real estate to actually start 3D printing buildings out there, which they've already started. They're hoping that 40% of buildings, 40% of buildings are going to be 3D printed by 2030, I do believe. And of course, who likes 3D printing. This one's for Mr. Spiggy here, who infamously got a follow from Mr. CZ Binance and represented us at the Paris Expo, Crypto Expo. And he was able to get a very wonderful picture with Mr. CZ, and we saw pictures. And we got to see Spiggy.
I felt so proud, man. I don't even know him, but he's a member of the Wolfpack. I've seen him do push-ups. I felt so proud, man. You guys are family.
Yeah, I swore I was following him, but apparently I wasn't. But like I said, it may have been through that glitter or that not glitter Twitch, the Twitter glitch. But yeah, he was in Dubai. He was in Dubai, or not in Dubai, but he was in Paris.
What's the guy's name, Mr. Biggie?
Biggie 115.
SPIGGY. Yeah, SPIGGY 115. So he's been putting in work there. He was wearing a Saitama shirt with that picture that he took with CZ.
Posing
So
with CZ.
yeah, so it's all about exposure. It's all about the connects, and a lot of business deals start with just a handshake, and hopefully that one right there was a good connection between us. As you can see, with the India exchange there, the creator, the owner of was it Wars X. He finally figured out what Saitama was because he recognized the cartoon, and hopefully these little visual cues and these little meetings come to fruition in future events and future things. It's all about getting attention. It's all about introducing yourself. It's all about just saying the name Saitama and introducing ourselves to somebody. You never know. We don't know if he notices us or not before then, but if he didn't before, he definitely don't know now. So great job on Spiggy for that. So
CZ,
I got emotional.
Nice.
Yeah.
Defender, did you see the moon? I guess you're referring to the moon that's gonna be created in Dubai, the new resort, the moon resort. Are you talking about that? Yes, man.
Refugee, are you okay?
You mean this moon?
Oh, okay, I thought he was like throwing up. I'm like, what's going on?
I thought Refugee was like passing out like me.
Yeah. What else you need? I got a moon here too. I got moon. What else you want?
I was like, whatever you do, keep your pants on, Refugee.
No, we're trying to get our brand into different aspects.
Awesome, man. I saw it. That resort is going to be amazing. You guys don't even know what I'm talking about with Defender, right?
I'm going to look that up. I honestly.
Yeah, there's going to be a huge new resort, like $1 billion.
Well, they have the palms, right? The islands that they built.
No, they're gonna build an actual. No, not an actual, but they're gonna build a huge moon.
Yeah, I believe it. They did the world. They did the Palm Island. They did the world.
Yeah. I do believe Abu Dhabi is trying to create a 7,500 mile long, just in length, as far as an entire neighborhood completely out of glass as well too. That's a lot of real estate there and a lot of rent, quite honestly. That's a lot of rent and a lot of footprint there. Where they don't expand out, the next progression is expand up. Hopefully we get that there. Singapore is also a country that I look forward to as well too for Saitama to get into. Hopefully there's a Singapore crypto expo there too. That's a lot of money in Macau. And like I said, Saitama will be worldwide because we are Saitama and we are Saitama worldwide.
We already are.
We already are worldwide. Yeah, we just need to be everywhere.
Household, gonna be a household name. History in the making, guys. I feel it.
Yep.
It's in process, and yes, CZ already knows who we are. He knows about us.
I feel bad for those of you who are new into crypto and are, how can I say, getting screwed over for the first time.
It's kind of like a rite of passage, right, Junior? If you haven't been involved in a
screwed over before,
are you really in crypto?
And think of it this way: next time when there's a bear market or a pullback from the crypto market, a lot of us will be seasoned, and a lot of us will know exactly what's going on. And with education, we'll know what to do and how to position ourselves. A lot of this stuff, a lot of us who are still here, still holding this stuff, that's because we didn't know about the market stuff. And guess who took the profits? Guess who took a lot of the money out of the crypto market? Is the elite. So next time with us here, with more education, hopefully, even with the more education, a lot of us will be able to hold the floor a little bit better too by keeping the money and knowing and trying to retain that within the crypto sphere versus letting the normal establishments do what they do with the manipulation of the money. So with time, education will get us all there, and the mass adoption should be here. Look how fast Facebook came out. Look how fast Amazon grew once it started coming. Look how fast WhatsApp, TikTok came out like a storm. It's only 3 years old, and look how big it is. TikTok?
Is it?
Well, for America, TikTok is very young.
I don't know, man. It feels like it's been a lot longer than that. Time flies when you're having fun, Refugee.
Do you have TikTok, Ambrose?
Of course you do.
Yeah, kind of. I have like 2 videos posted. I have like one follower.
That's me.
Probably a refugee.
Okay. I'm sorry. It's been out for the app was launched in 2016 by Chinese.
See?
But let's see here, America. Okay, 6 years. You know what? 6 years, and
Feels like
Americans
two
have only
now.
known. Yeah, Americans have only known about TikTok for the last 2 or 3 years and its popularity. I've been sitting around for 4 years, and I didn't even know about it until this year. But yeah, how fast media and how fast technology is evolving gets faster and faster every day the more we go along. So, I expect crypto to progress very nicely within the next 5 years, very easily and very, very fast.
Yes. Flamingo, I don't know. I actually didn't understand your question. When was the start of this bear run?
That's yeah, it's I think it's difficult to answer that question because
I do
No, I
believe it was,
didn't.
well,
Trying to ask me. What is
fall.
she trying to
I do believe it was a fall. I do
ask?
believe it was
Bear run?
fall. I do believe it was fall, September, October
oh,
of last year.
winter of last year, perhaps.
November.
Well,
November.
we broke away. We broke away. Yeah, November
When was
13th.
okay, got
Sorry
it.
November
guys, I'll be
13th.
right back.
Okay.
Yeah,
It was November
13th,
11th, if I'm not mistaken.
11th, 13th, whatever.
November 11th or something around there, or was it 16th? Something around there. It was November. That's when, that was the last uh, prices high. I would say like that. I guess that was your question. I hope so. But yeah, guys, if you try to understand where we're gonna go this bull run, try to figure it out. When was the last bull run followed by the bear market that you? So, all right, put it this way. If you can figure it out, when was the last bull run that after the bull run, we did crash Bitcoin and the bear market went on for months, almost a year, right? So usually it doesn't happen. But then when that happens, a whole year of bad numbers, a whole year of bad numbers, usually the following year or the beginning of the following year spikes it up like crazy. Sometimes actually there has been 3 bull runs like that, which wasn't even bull runs. They were like super cycles. That's what I always said it before. And I actually didn't expect us back in the days to be on this situation. But since it took so long to happen, you can look back and retrace on the history and on charts what's going to happen in the next bull run. It's not that much difficult. It's not financial advice. Don't believe in what I say, but we can see it should pass 100, 120K easily on the next bull run. If it's a super cycle, forget about it. That's 200K up. But then, none of this is financial advice. Do your own study, but zoom out on Bitcoin and try to understand what happened in the last 10, 12 years.
Mhm.
Then you're going to be like, oh, every bull run is different. No, every bull run is the same. But when a different bull run happens, that's when the super cycle happens. That was a good explanation, right?
Yeah, there's a pattern. There's a pattern there, and you have to zoom out to see it. Me as somebody very new, I'm very new to crypto. It's approaching 2 years. I'm very new. Even as very new, listening to a bunch of different YouTube content, just collecting information. That was some of the advice that was given. Zoom out at the chart and look. And I started noticing patterns. I'm like, dude, I know nothing about this stuff, but I can see this happening. It's like, does anybody else see this happening again and again?
And
and again?
Empress, if you look at it, when the super cycles happen, usually there was like some history behind of the economy doing very bad. when everything else on the world was happening, the economy was doing bad. It brings down stock market and also brings down crypto market. So this bear cycle that we're experiencing, it's not only the bear cycle, but it is the bear cycle combined together with the whole economic crisis.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
What's
believe.
happening this year?
I believe towards the end of the year, we're gonna have some nice increase. Not the beginning of the bull run anymore. I don't believe that, but I do believe the beginning of next year, up until March or April, we should see something totally different from what we see now. We should see Bitcoin going back towards the last. I'm not gonna say the last all-time high, but the last prices on the bull run. Right? It can be 40, 50, 60, 30, 30 and up. I can definitely guarantee, no, I can't guarantee anything, but I can definitely guarantee on my mind that it would be 30, 40K up easily. It would definitely double, triple itself up until mid next year, right? And then the end of next year, that's when we're going to be in an altcoin season. According to my thoughts, I can be wrong, and I can be
I should
right.
hope so.
I can be wrong, and I can be
Start this
right.
year.
But I can be right, and everything changes, then I'll be wrong, right? I can also be wrong now.
Exactly.
But once everything changes, I'm right. But that's
Boom,
why
boom, pow.
next year, 2023 is the year. Oh, I'm gonna wait for next year. No, don't be stupid. Buy on the lows. It's not financial advice.
Mhm.
Unless you're sending me some tokens, then I can give you some financial advice. Just
I
kidding.
think.
None of this.
Well,
is
I
financial.
hope it comes the next year because I just found something I need online. So.
You feel what?
I
Not
just
an
found something I need.
OnlyFans page, right, refugee?
Oh no, I found something I need online, and it's pretty cool. It's only
Oh boy.
one. It's only 1.145 million dollars.
I'm afraid to ask what that is. We'll talk about it later. Or no? How did I know? How did I know? How did I know?
It's the fastest thing that I can fly without having to go certification up to a jet, which I also want to be able to fly.
Yeah, definitely not going in there.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something. Your only problem is going to be going up and down because in the middle of the skies, hopefully you won't hit anything.
Well, this thing climbs up. It climbs up. It's got a 27,000-foot elevation, pressurized cabin, air conditioning, seating for 6, plus the co-pilot and pilot too as well, so 8 people.
Which means
lower cost operation. See, I'm all about efficiency and low cost. This costs less than a jet to operate, so
we're not gonna push Empress out of it because Empress will never be in there.
No.
Can you make it to Brazil for buy that?
Actually, you know what? I actually probably could fly this to Brazil. I would just take
go
Mexico.
to Mexico and then Mexico.
Avocados from Mexico. Sorry.
Okay, so I like that, man. Hopefully you buy it.
Yeah.
Just don't fly over the triangles of Bermudas, please.
Ooh, I wanna take you to Bermuda.
Bahamas,
Come on, pretty
baby mama. Montego,
I will be
Aruba,
at the bar having sushi. How? What kind of bar is that?
Oh, he said the S word. I'm there.
You just made me want to eat sushi now, man.
I'm ready. I'm always ready for sushi.
Switch it for a Taco Bell.
Yo quiero Taco Bell. You know what? I watch too much commercials.
Me gusta Taco Bell. Yes. I'm actually starting to get. Oh my God, it's already midnight down here.
For once, I ate before, so I'm good. I'm good today. You won't catch me eating on your show again, Junior. I'm sorry. Last week I couldn't. It was that or go berserk.
I was late because I just got home. I was out and I was working, and then I had to stop at a friend's, and then long conversation. But I'm here. Saitama Defender. You send me pictures.
I want this playing.
But you want to invite me over? No, I don't want to invite you over. What do you mean? Netflix over here, buddy.
Defender. I already did that.
Refugee, are you gonna invite Saitama Defender to watch Netflix over?
No, no
Netflix
Netflix.
show.
No Netflix. No Netflix, no sushi. No Netflix, no sushi. Yeah,
No
we've already
Netflix
discussed
and
this.
sushi, refugee.
No, we've already discussed this. I don't like any sushi. There's very few raw things I eat.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm amazed by this thing, so I might just go look at this. Oh,
I'm a
great.
sushi kind of gal. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Count me in.
Let me check.
You know, we have a lot of great sushi bars around here too, and but I doubt it's as good as stuff that's by the coast. Yeah, I doubt it's as good as anywhere near the coast though. So I had one guy one time tried to look like Mr. Belvedere. He goes, "Well, we fly in seafood fresh daily." I was like, "What's daily? Every 3 days?" I was like, "Bro, that's not daily."
Sata Defender is down, refugee.
What was that?
Sata Defender is down.
Yeah, no.
Netflix and chill. Come on.
How are we gonna do the giveaways tonight? You guys want to play a game? You guys want to do Twitter picker?
How many people
Bananas.
got in the room? How many? We got 12 people watching.
Yeah, people were
I think
on the live.
I think we leached off. I think we leached off a lot of viewers for the Mr. Armand's.
I think we
AMA,
should pick a
so-
fruit. Are they
A
still
fruit.
going on?
I don't think they are.
Actually, let me retweet the tweet that I made. It was a while ago.
Mr. Willie is having a Saitarealty space right now as well too, right after the Russell Armand space. So a lot of people are very interested in what everybody's doing.
That's not many more chances. Yes.
Fruit.
We are true to the community. I don't care if
Fruit.
there's 1 people live. We're gonna do the giveaways.
Yeah, might as well do the
1,000
giveaway.
people live, we're gonna do it.
See what's on
There's
Flamingo
million
Z's
people
mind.
following. We're still gonna do it. Well, actually, we will do more giveaways. But anyways, fruit. Refugee. Pick the fruit. Samuel. Guys, speaking of food, and while refugee is gonna be checking it out.
Wait, did I just comment? Did I comment in the private chat or the regular chat? Okay,
That
cool.
was a private chat.
Okay.
I think that's an easy one, but okay.
Is it easy?
I think
No.
so. Let's see.
No.
Let's
I could be
go.
wrong.
Start, guys. Pick a fruit.
Pick a fruit, Flamingo.
A fruit that refugees like.
Come on, oh Sheila. Lady Glam. Not Fruit Loops, Saitama, Dog to the Luna. Come on, man. That's not actually a fruit. He's so funny. No, it's not mango, Flamingo Z, or Dog to the Luna. Not
No, Lady
banana.
Glam. Refugee likes banana, but he didn't
Not
pick
coconut, oh Sheila.
No coconut.
Colkane says 6. That's definitely correct, Colkane.
Woo, you won.
Already? Wait.
I'm kidding.
Oh, Nicole again? Are you kidding me?
Mr. Grapes. Oh, wow. Nicole won.
Congratulations,
Nicole won already?
Nicole. I told you it was easy.
Refugee. That was like the easiest pick ever.
That was like the
Every
easiest
girl
pick.
that
Almost
drinks
easier than when I
knows
picked
cutie,
36
buddy.
that time.
Every
Cool
girl
pizza,
or
pineapple
woman
pizza.
that drinks, they
Well,
know
that's
cutie.
because me and the ladies are in sync and we think on the same level. That's why.
Nicole
won,
is
Nicole,
racking up
yeah.
those NFTs, boy.
Yeah, she
You go,
is.
Nicole.
SpongeBob?
Congratulations.
Is that a fruit? How
What?
is this?
SpongeBob?
I was actually.
Isn't that a cartoon? SpongeBob?
Kiwi,
Oh,
yes, you
Sheila.
won.
Uh-oh, Sheila.
Yeah. Kiwi is a fruit.
Yes,
I
kiwi.
just goggled it.
He goggled. Google. He put on his Google goggles.
Oh, I thought that was a vegetable refugee thing.
Yeah,
I didn't
Miss Nicole won again. Wow, congratulations, Miss Nicole.
Lucky Nicole. Lady Luck
Yeah.
is on Lucky Nicole's
Send
side.
me on DM your address, please. Give me a week so I can send you.
I would go on his page right now
Giveaways.
and ask him. Yeah, I would go on his page right now and ask him where your NFT is.
Not
What
cherries,
NFTs?
Nicole. Not Nicole. Cocaine, Nicole.
Cherries.
Cocaine.
Congratulations, Nicole.
The game is ended. Nicole won. Give it up.
Yeah. Okay, so is there another giveaway?
Yeah, there's 2 NFTs tonight.
Okay, so who's picking the next whatever?
What are we gonna pick on?
I don't know. What should we pick on?
I don't know.
Say
But
I got
Thomas
an
Dog.
idea.
Nicole
I got an
Saitama
idea.
Dog.
I got an idea what we're gonna
also
pick
known
on.
as a dry
I'll let you guys
However,
know.
when using
I'll
loose
let you guys
definitions,
know.
Yeah.
coconut
I'm gonna do.
can be all 3: a fruit, a nut, and a seed.
We're gonna do this giveaway on. You guys have to name a token that it is available on SAITAPRO.
Saitama!
Wow. Just work. Wait.
This is easy.
Oh yeah. That's easy.
Yeah, it's easy, but we have
Okay,
100
and
people
go.
on. So
You can't get a car on SAITAPRO, not yet.
yeah, maybe in the
Not
future with the
Luna.
metaverse or
Dog
NFT.
to the Luna.
You better go. There's only so many. You only get one guess.
Saitarealty, no.
Bone.
No, you only get one guess.
No.
Be careful. Make sure to look. Not Luna.
No, Lady
not
Glam,
Bone.
it's not. No, Tammy,
Not
it's
Mandot.
not. No, Saitama Dog, it's not.
Tammy's got 3 guesses.
Not
in one.
Bone.
This is a bone.
Still not
Nope,
Bone.
not Bone.
Not Shaman.
Oh, no, it's not.
It's not
Nope.
Sherman.
Saitama, nope.
Nope.
You
I
said
guess
it
it's
was
harder. I guess it's harder than everybody thought.
I thought so. I mean,
Nope,
I
not
would have guessed
Kodachi.
it first because of certain reasons. But
Oh, man.
Kodachi,
Nope, not
No.
XRP.
No,
Can't get
it's not there
XRP
yet.
yet. Not Eve.
Kodachi.
Kodachi is what they were talking about,
Whatever.
Defender. Kishimoto? Nope.
oh,
Not Kishimoto.
Defender. What are we gonna do with you?
Ethereum.
Mountain Tiger.
Good
Oh my.
Mountain Tigers, definitely correct, Cocaine.
Mountain Tiger Inu. NTI.
It's not Ethereum. Okay.
Nicole.
Saitama is there, but no.
Nicole. Will you quit?
Defender, bite your tongue, man. Defender, that's not
Somebody won.
Let's kick Defender out of the space right now.
Somebody guessed it again already.
Nicole won again, man.
Yeah, Nicole won again.
Are you kidding me?
Miss Morano,
Nicole?
it's Slake. It's Slake, not Skates.
Yes, we did pick
Yeah.
Slake. For those of you that don't know, Slake is a token showing to you guys
Nixie
right
is
here.
on fire tonight.
Lady
Yes.
Glam, the question was what tokens are available on SAITAPRO?
Slake is a token that our
Yeah.
lovely friend Jade is part of the team now.
Yep.
She's been a Saitama OG and a very supportive Saitama OG actually, with good contacts with the devs. This is a very good token coming out with the idea of in food app for restaurants doing all the service in one and crypto friendly. It's very, very early. If I'm not mistaken, there's 170 people. There's 170 holders. So you guys, if you want to check, already saying already, but there it is. I'm excited for this app to come out. I know they're gonna be coming out first in the United States and Philippines. I'm excited because I know they will be coming to Brazil as well. And I did work with a company like iFood in the past, and they grew a lot just based on coupons and based on special promotions. And I see a bright future in that. So I like the idea. By the way, every Monday night, I still don't know the hour, but we're gonna have a live with the Slate team, talking about the news, talking about the token. I'm trying to make a day, if I can, another in the week, and if Empress is not doing a live on her channel, so we can do on Saitarealty.
Calling you out.
Yeah, I am trying to, after October, towards the end of the year, see if I can make 5 lives a week, Monday through Friday, maybe.
Dang, homie.
I'm going at it. I'm trying to make the channel grow, and I'm trying to make it happen. And if it happens, I like hanging out with you guys. So why not work with something that I like, just like your idea, Empress.
Nicole is giggling her head off because she won 2 in a row, and last week.
Mm-hmm.
She won last week as well. I don't remember that. Wow. Damn.
She can mind read.
Kicking Nicole.
Nicole, I gotta talk to you about some things, okay?
What was that?
Okay. She can mind read, so I need to talk to her about some things.
Congratulations, Nicole. That was wow. You are the first person in my channel to win 2 giveaways in one night.
Very well. Very, very well.
I haven't got it yet.
Can you tell me when Saitama will get to $1?
What haven't you got, Nicole? Did she? What haven't you got? I sent I checked on my DMs.
Yeah, she was one on my list.
But you didn't send me her wallet then.
Yeah, I did. Or maybe she just hasn't seen it. Depending on what wallet she has, she may have to check in the
because
certain
I remember
area.
you said Ruben, Brandon, and 2 others, but I don't think it was Nicole's. Either way, Nicole.
I got my list right here, Junior.
Really? I didn't see it then.
Okay, I've got.
But it's okay. If you didn't send me, send it to
me.
I've
got Marion, I've got Nicole.
Man, so I have to send 3 NFTs to Nicole?
She was wallet number 2 on the list.
So you sent me already?
Yeah, she's number 2 on the list that I sent you.
Can you copy and send it again? Because I saw the names and I sent it to all of them, but I didn't see Nicole, so I missed that.
It's very likely that she just can't see it where she's looking. She says it's in Saitapro. Maybe it's not visible there for some reason, or she doesn't know where to look in Saitapro to see NFTs.
Okay. By the way, whenever you guys win in an
I'll
NFT
check.
here, check it on OpenSea, okay? All the NFTs that you got on your wallet, you gotta check through OpenSea. If you go to Saitapro, if you go to MetaMask, if you go to any other wallets, you're not gonna be able to check it out because it's not gonna show there. But once you connect to OpenSea, you connect your wallet, and then you go to profile and you check on the folders. Usually it's on the hidden folder. You're definitely gonna find it there, okay? Nicole, let me know. Either way, DM me. You won again. DM me your wallet address and let me know. Check it on OpenSea.
Yeah, she's right. I don't see it in there.
You don't see what?
It shows 0 NFTs.
Huh?
She doesn't have it.
What do you mean?
Who do you send it to? You didn't send it to me.
Yeah, she didn't see Empress, and you're like, I sent it to Junior.
I did send it to you. I sent you a list of 5. She's number 2 on the list.
Oh, so she's on the list, but I did not see her name. I saw Nixie. I have to say.
Nixie is Nicole.
Oh, okay. Wow. Come on, Nicole. Let me know. Okay. I'm trying to. When I asked you to send me the wallet, I sent all the 15 NFTs that I had to send. And then when I closed down the device and I left home, you DM me. So I couldn't send it to you only. But that was good because either way, I'm going to have to send it to you. So I'm going to send you 3 NFTs.
She asked if she can send. Hold on. She asked if she can send her ledger address. You can send whatever address you want. It's just a blockchain. It's just a blockchain address, and it'll transfer over to your ledger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guys, let's in her wallet, and I don't see it.
Don't try to play, pranks on me. Don't try to play pranks on me. I mean, how am I supposed to know Nicole is Nixie?
You're supposed to know, man.
No, it's not the same profile picture. It's not the same name. How am I gonna guess it?
Okay.
Yeah, Nicole, predict the price.
Send it to me. I'll send it to you. There's 3 NFTs.
Sheila's cracking up.
Okay, guys, I think I found something I really want. Look at this.
Oh my god, am I hungry again? I'm hungry again.
It's
Stop.
Of course, the plane.
Look at it. It's like it holds 6 people. It's got leather. It's got a table.
Congratulations, Nicole. Hold those NFTs.
Oh, that looks luxurious.
Come on, Saitama. Come on, Saitama.
I might have to get rid. I may have to risk being pushed out of that thing.
It's well, you can't really jump out of it. So
let me make something clear to you guys. I am holding those NFTs. Well, I'm not holding those, but the NFTs that I've got for myself, which is totally different for the ones for the channel. I am holding not because I like the idea right now of how NFTs are represented, but when I think of NFTs, I think about metaverse. So in the future, when I'm on metaverse, when I'm on Saitaverse, I hope they call it that. When I'm on Saitaverse, I want to be able to have my house, to have different paintings there, to have different. It's gonna be a different. It's gonna be your life on virtual reality. So I want to have my home. I want to have my car. I want to have my things. And those NFTs, I'm saving them for a special gallery on my metaverse home. So and just by you holding from now, let's say 5-10 years from now, if you have a Saitama V2 NFT. Like, that's going to be nice. It's going to be something different. It's going to be something legit. It's going to be something that not many people have. By the way, all the NFTs that we get, not that many people have. Some of them, there's like, out of 10, some out of 20. Even if it's out of 100, it's still not a lot, right? If you think about it, out of billions of people, 100 people are going to have the same NFT. So I think of that. Of course, you can try to sell it. Of course, you can put your prices on it. Of course, in the future, you never know. One of these artists that we donated, they can become very popular. Be someone very big, like the Picasso of the NFTs, and you're gonna be the lucky one to be holding one of his very first NFTs. Right now, we have NFTs that were donated on the channel that were from like $15 up to $400 each NFT. So, I just suggest everybody, if you get the 15 or if you get the $400 NFT, just hold, hold it for the future. Think of,
you never know what's going to happen.
You never know. You can be holding a Bored Ape on your hands,
Yeah, it just takes one person to tweet about it, one person to like the idea behind the art, the creativity behind the art that likes it with some provenance, and it could blow up. We've seen average NFTs go from $5 to $120,000 each overnight, just based on the cause and the root behind an NFT. And these NFTs are just normal things. It's just the creator, the story that they have behind it, and the story that it carries with it that reflects the value. For instance, Mr. Jack Dorsey of Twitter's NFT was worth, millions upon millions of dollars at one point in time, and now you can't even give it away. I do believe the thing was like $65 million at one point. I can't remember. It was a lot of money for Mr. Dorsey's NFT, but now, nobody even wants to touch it because. Hold on.
I didn't want to cut you, but I'm gonna say, Empress, don't be trying to steal my luck here. I am the luck charm here. What are you trying to say? She already said it was me. Don't try to, it's enough. Every time I am live with you, everybody comes in and be like, Empress, you're looking so beautiful. Empress, this and that.
I put a little more effort. I don't see you putting on any earrings, Junior. I see you getting your hair did.
$48 million. It went from $48 million to $280. That's
Yes,
tough.
Donald is definitely one of our donators, right? He's been very good to the community. He's been a loyal member of the community. We got some amazing NFTs from him. We got from other people as well. And you never know, man. You never know. You can be the one thing I learned about Saitama, I mean about crypto, I'm sorry, is that you can be yeah, the one thing I learned about Saitama as well, because I was holding a diamond in back in the days. I didn't know that was a diamond, because if I knew I would have bought more. But but you can be holding something that in the next year you might become very wealthy just off of that. And if you don't, you're holding something that it's gonna be on the metaverse, and you're gonna be able to use it either way, and it looks very nice. That's the worst that can happen, and you're not paying for it, right? But then, like I said, we did have donations of NFTs from $15 to $400. So depending on who you are and when you won, you might be one of those lucky winners. No, Saitama, don't try to be saying that Empress has a point to me. Listen, in a space where there's two people wearing yellow, ain't nobody wrong on that. Okay.
I was saying tribute to Binance Week
I've
since we
got
had
yellow on my
people up there.
pants, but I won't show them.
Yeah. I was saying tribute.
Me too, dog. Yes. Um, guys, it was an awesome live with you all. Oh my, so we'll be on for almost 2 hours. That was very good and exciting. Good times, always hanging out with the Wolfpack. I don't care if it's 100 people live, if it's 1,000. It's always good to be with you guys and being consistent here and letting you all know um, what happens in crypto, how to deal with it, how to stay secure, where to think of. I can say investments, where you can think of good. What's another word I can use for it? Where you can think of good ideas of making money. I guess I can say that. But either way, if you're watching this, none of this is financial advice. This is only members of the community expressing their opinions about what's happening and what they think will happen to the crypto market. Usually, those people here are right, but don't take my words for granted. Don't dog
Look at
Empress.
Flamingo Z. Is wearing yellow a hint?
No.
No, Flamingo Z.
No. Yeah.
Oh, it's easy.
No.
Wearing.
Refugee, we were only supposed to say that next Thursday, man.
Yeah.
Man, we're still
Yeah.
live. I'm sorry, guys.
No.
I didn't say anything. Good night, everyone. Thank you all for showing up. Thank you so much. It was a great night. Make sure you do hit the like button. Make sure you share on Twitter. And also, if you did not subscribe to Empress Education YouTube channel, make sure you go to her YouTube channel and subscribe as well. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be holding a space on Twitter. I tried to hang out a little bit there, see what time. I've checking lately. There hasn't been many spaces open, so tomorrow I'll be there. Refugee, I'll give a call before I open up a space if you can make it as well, an Empress.
Yep.
But thank you so much, everyone. Congratulations, Nicole. And Lucky Rule NFT tomorrow. Fingers crossed. You're sending me one. I would love to receive it. Thank you so much, Saitama Defender. But yeah, appreciate it. Refugee, thank you so much. Empress, thank you so much. See you guys.
Bye.
By the way, before we go, Monday, we are here, Monday night, new special edition, the Slake Show night. So I'll see you guys on Monday night.
See you then.
And
Have a good
so
night.
much.
Bye bye.
Good night, everyone.